What's up, internet fam? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Ren, and I make LGBTQ lifestyle videos for you guys. So if that type of content interests you, then hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another one of my videos. I post every single Wednesday for you guys. And when I say every single Wednesday, I try my hardest to do that. And this week, I noticed that I did not want to make a video, and that was just because I've had a really rough couple weeks with anxiety, and it has really been difficult dealing with all of this just like pent up anxiety. And I say every single Wednesday, this is May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I thought, let's make a video doing like a mental health tag or an anxiety tag, something along the lines of mental health, just because it is May and that's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I'm an advocate definitely for mental health. I've been dealing with it for such a long time. I thought, let's do a little like tag. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. I just Googled mental health tag, YouTube tags online. So I found one that has like 10 questions. So we're just gonna go through, and if you have any mental illness, you know, maybe this video will help you or make you feel okay to talk about it or anything like that. I'm just a big advocate of mental health and talking about it and supporting other people who do have, you know, mental illness. Okay, so question number one, what is your mental health issue? Please, y'all, I'm sorry. Ignore me. What is your mental health issue? Okay, well, I was diagnosed with panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, and depression. So I have a threefer. I have a threefer, and I would have to say my biggest one that I deal with is generalized anxiety disorder. I think that one's like on the hierarchy of like my mental health issues. I would say it's generalized anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. Number two, do you have medication or you go to therapy? I have both. I go to therapy twice a month. So I go every other week. So I'm a bi-weekly girl. I love therapy so much. I honestly think it is the best thing ever. Even if I have absolutely nothing going on, I still go to my therapy appointments because I feel like it is just the place where I go and I tell them I tell her everything that I'm feeling, that I'm going through, that's on my mind. And it's like when I'm done with the session, it's kind of like I can put it in a box and put it away and not deal with it again, unless it's like something like really ginormous, like a very big event or thing happening in my life that might take several sessions, you know, because new things come up in, you know, life. But for the most part, I feel like when I talk about things right away and like box them away, then I kind of don't have the, you know, elongated like stress feeling, anxious feeling of it. And yes, I do have medication. I am medicated for my generalized anxiety disorder, and it's not something I'm ashamed of. I know there's a lot of people who don't like medication, and that's fine. I think you should do whatever you feel is right for you and is good for you. I personally like my medication. I feel so much better when I'm on it, and yeah, it's something that really does help me. And if it doesn't help you, that's fine. And if it does help you, that's fine. But if you're ashamed to take medication, don't feel ashamed ever to take medication. If it's something that truly helps you feel like a normal human being, I don't feel like you should feel ashamed about that. How long have you had mental health issues for? Okay, well, I got diagnosed when I was 13, but I probably started having issues, my mother said, around 10. So, I mean, I was diagnosed at 13 and I am now 29. So, quite some time. So I've definitely had a lot of time, like going to therapy, researching, learning about my disorder, learning about how to handle my disorder, and things like that. So I definitely feel like it's been a journey, and it's a journey for everyone because nobody's anxiety is the same. Nobody's relief for anxiety. Sorry, I need to readjust myself. Nobody's relief is the same. It's always different, and you kind of have to figure it out for yourself. But yeah, I've definitely had anxiety for quite some time. So I guess next year it'll be like, how many years? Like 20 years? Is that right? 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Oh my God. So yeah, like 20 years of mental illness. What? That is a long time. I did not know it was that long, but yeah, okay. How long have you had mental health issues for? 20 years, guys. 20 years. There you go. Do your friends and family know? Yes. My family knows, my friends knows. I'm not shy about admitting it. I am not gonna hide it. If something happens, I'm like, hey, I have anxiety. That's it. Does this affect your work/daily life? Sometimes it does affect my work and daily life. And that's when it becomes a problem for me. If my anxiety is getting to be so horrible that it is affecting my life, yeah, that's a problem, which is why I was medicated, and still am medicated. And yeah, it definitely affected my school age life. I was a terribly anxious school child. I did not like school. I did not like college. Yeah, work life, it has affected it a little bit. Not so much, just because I think when I'm at work, I'm so focused on work that it's not as bad. But I mean, nowadays it's not as horrible in affecting my work life. But daily life, like at home, sometimes, yeah, it's definitely, it can affect that. But as you get older, I think it lessens and lessens how much it affects those things. Okay, what makes you feel calm? Nothing. Nothing makes me feel calm. I am the least calm person you will ever meet. Honestly. Sleeping. Sleeping makes me feel calm. When I'm asleep, I'm calm. Sometimes a scalding hot shower where the water is so boiling hot that it just like burns your skin and it makes you not think about your anxiety. That makes me calm. The smell of eucalyptus. Yeah. I guess those would be the three things I would say makes me calm. Sleeping, eucalyptus, and really hot scalding water. What do you do during anxiety/panic attack? Oh! That is extremely hard. I take medicine. Also, like I said, I'm a big hot shower person, so I go in like scalding hot water to like take the focus like off of my anxiety, because it's so hot. It's like, ouch, this is burning me. It's so hot. But at the same time, it like kind of calms you because it's so hot. So yeah, that's what I would say. And I would also say that I make an appointment for an early therapy session to talk about it. Okay. What advice would you give to others suffering from a mental illness? Gosh, I would say don't be afraid to let people know about your anxiety. Don't be afraid to ask or seek help. Sometimes it's just really hard to do it on your own. I know it can be very hard. I'm very upfront with letting people know about my anxiety. I see a therapist often. I'm medicated. So I definitely feel like you should try and do everything and then see what specifically works for you. Medication might work for you, might not. Therapy, I feel like, should always kind of help people, depending on how open and honest you are and if you're willing to. If you're going in there with a closed mind and you're not willing to really open up, then it's probably not going to work for you. And then also finding, the things that help you, like whether it's going for a walk, a hot shower, yoga, breathing, smelling things, watching a TV show, going to sleep, music. Like, you kind of have to trial and error what is gonna help you get through your anxiety. Describe your mental health in 5 words. Okay, I guess I would say sensitive. When I'm having any type of mental breakdown or mental like illness going on, I am extremely sensitive, and the smallest thing will set me off. Irritable. I am very irritable. I just am so irritable, and I just feel like I have so many aches and so many pains and anxious stomach that I'm just so irritable. Anxious. I am extremely anxious all the time. I feel like nauseous. I get very nauseous because I have anxiety that's very stomach related. I would say exhausted because a lot of people don't notice, but when you've had anxiety or generalized anxiety and you've had, you know, anxious episodes for like weeks or months or whatever, it completely exhausts you to the point where you are just so mentally exhausted. You don't know what to do with yourself, and you're just at the point where you just can't even like handle it. And so yeah, I would say that those would be just my 5 descriptive ways that I would feel when I'm having a mental episode. So yeah, those are all the questions that they have. I hope that this kind of gave you some type of insight or help, or just made you feel like there's someone else out there with anxiety who's dealing with what you're dealing with. Or, you know, sometimes I feel like it's honestly great to see someone else that struggles with the same thing you struggle with, because sometimes it feels so great just to know you're not alone. Like thinking like, oh my God, I'm the only person in this I'm the only person in this entire world that's dealing with this. And it's like, no, you're not. You are not the only one. Trust me, there's so many of us out there who are dealing with the same thing. So yeah, I just wanted to make a little mental health video for you guys to let you know that you're not alone and you will get through this. Don't worry, you will get through this. I have gotten through so much, and I know that you will too. You just have to find the right steps to take for yourself, and it will trust me, it will get so much easier the more you deal with it. So yeah, that is all that I have to say, and I will see you guys next week with another video. So stay healthy during this May month of mental awareness. Much love, guys. Mwah.